Have you ever wished that you had better health but just didn't exactly know where to start? I mean, all of us know that we need to eat better and we need to exercise and get some sleep and that sort of thing. Like, we have a general idea of that, but I make sure at Bright Futures Chiropractic that we educate on a simple 5 fundamental model. And that model helps people really identify where they are in each of those 5 areas, and then we can start tweaking and boosting up the health of the individual by tweaking up the health of those particular segments. So here we go. We've got our pentagon over here, and your health is dependent on these 5 things. Now remember, in our Thrive formula, the nervous system and how it's working is primary because that coordinates and controls all of the health of the body. That's what we do in the office from a chiropractic standpoint. From an education standpoint, this is what we work on. So, primary fundamental is sleep. Then we got to make sure that we're moving appropriately. Then it's the eating dimension. Most people come up with these 3. It's the other 2 that oftentimes aren't quite as clear. And those are breathing appropriately and focusing. So we make sure that we educate on these things. And if you check back to our YouTube page, our YouTube channel, our Facebook page, our Instagram feed, we've got lots of education on these. In fact, I've got my most popular workshop ever was September 2019. I did an hour sleep workshop. Wow, I had a lot of comments on that one. So go check that out. Because if I were to give one thing for each of these, for sleep, it's make sure that you're going to bed at a consistent time. Going to bed at a consistent time. For moving, it's make sure that you are moving every hour. If you're a desk worker, make sure that you're getting 5 to 10 minutes of exercise in, or movement in per hour. For eating, I say beware of the barcode. If it has a barcode, you've already got 2 strikes. You only have to look at that label for 1 more strike, and that is something you don't recognize or something that's masquerading around as sugar. For breathing, the one thing we need to do is make sure that we continue to breathe when we're using technology, because technology often causes us to stop breathing for long periods of time. Make sure that you breathe when you're using technology. And for focus, I want you to ask yourself, is what I'm focusing on now the most important thing that I could be focusing on, and is it helping me? Because oftentimes we focus on things like social media or the news or whatever it might be, and those things are actually dragging us away from our purpose instead of helping us foster our purpose. All right, those are our 5 fundamentals of health, and that's the sort of thing we do here at Bright Futures Chiropractic to make sure that our practice members are getting everything they can out of their health and their life, so we can make sure that we have a community that's healthy. I'm Dr. Chris Greer with Bright Futures Chiropractic. If you're curious about what we do, I always do complimentary 10-minute consultations. Feel free to call us up and I will make sure we get that accomplished. Enjoy your day.